Yes, yes. Good morning, all. I now present to you the graduating class of 2019. Graduates, please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Berkeley Institute's graduation ceremony and commencement exercises for the class of 2019. A celebration. It's a time for looking back on lessons learned, adventures shared, bright moments that are filled with special meaning. It's also a farewell. It's a time for saying goodbye to old friends, to good times that you've known. It's a time for packing away memories, treasures for tomorrow. It's also a new beginning, a time for looking forward, a time to set new goals, to dream new dreams, and to try your wings and to see what lies beyond. At this time, I would like to invite our head girl and our head boy, Talasia De Silva and Sion Tatum, to the podium, who will offer a prayer and a moment of silence. Please stand.
Good morning. On July 27, 2016, we lost one of our bright and shining stars, Danikia Lambert. May we please stand and stand in a moment of silence to honor and celebrate her life. Thank you.
May we bow our heads and close our eyes. Dear God, today we come to you giving thanks for the graduating class of 2019. We thank you for the Berkeley Institute. We thank you for Ms. Douglas and staff who have provided a strong foundation for us to build upon. God, we give thanks for our parents, caregivers, and extended family who have sacrificed for us and stood by our sides through the good and bad times, cheering us on to the finish line. We give thanks for our classmates. We thank you for the bonds that we have developed and all the beautiful memories that we have created. God, we pray that you will continue to provide us with wisdom, direction, purpose, and perseverance as we enter the next phase of our education and work pursuits. Allow us to make a positive contribution to Bermuda. God, be with us as we celebrate our achievements today. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
rest.
Keep the end in view.
Everyone, please be seated. And now we will hear from our Salutatorian and Prefect, Destiny Seaman.
Thank you, Silesia. Good morning to our honored guests, the Honorable Wayne M. Keynes, JPMP Minister of National Security, the Honorable Diallo Rebane, JPMP Minister of Education, the Honorable Kathy Lynn Simmons, JP, Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, the Honorable Labita Fogo, JPMP, Minister of Labor, Community Affairs, and Sports, the Honorable N.H. Cole Simon, Shadow Minister of Education and Workforce Development, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Education Valerie Robinson James, Commissioner of Education Mrs. Kalmar Richards, and other Ministry of Education officials, Dame Jennifer Smith, Guest of Honor Jerde Hassel, graduate of the class of 2009, Chairman of the Berkeley Educational Society, Mr. Sinclair White, and other members of the Berkeley Educational Society. Chairman of the Berkeley Board of Governors, Mr. Craig Bridgewater, and other members of the Berkeley Board of Governors. Berkeley PTSA President, Ms. Kimberly Jackson, and other members of the PTSA. Former principals, Dr. Phyllis Curtis Tweed, and other corporate sponsors and community representatives. Parents, teachers, fellow graduates, friends, welcome. It is an honor to stand here before you to greet you on the occasion of our graduation and commencement exercises. We stand poised on the threshold of our tomorrow. Destiny is not a matter of choice. It is not a matter of chance, It is a matter of our choice. As such, we do not fear for the future, for we are the future, for what we have achieved, for what we will become. Welcome all, and thank you for honoring us with your presence this morning. At this time, we will sing the hymn, Lift Every Voice and Sing, accompanied by Mr. John Woolridge on the piano, which is printed in your booklet. Everyone, please stand.
Bring with the harmonies
Thank you, Destiny. Please be seated. We will now hear from our principal, Ms. Keisha Douglas.
Thank you, Mr. Painter. Protocol has been established, but let me say welcome especially to Mr. Girlhouse MP Famous. Good morning, graduates of the class of 2019, parents, staff, government ministers and senators, members of the Berkeley Educational Society and the Berkeley Board of Governors, colleagues from the Ministry of Education, family, friends, corporate sponsors, community representatives, and supporters. Welcome again, everyone. The Berkeley Institute celebrates 121 years as an academic institution. A diverse senior school with a rich heritage and tradition of excellence. We are excited and honored by your presence as we celebrate the many achievements of our graduating class. The class of 2019 is comprised of 135 outstanding students who have proven that when you keep the end in view, you can achieve anything. Students, this morning we celebrate you. At this time, I would like to share some graduation data. As stated, we have 135 graduates. 38 of our graduates will be off to top colleges and universities in the UK, US, and Canada. 57 will be attending the Bermuda College. 9 will be going straight to the workforce. 1 will be relocating to Jamaica, and 28 are undecided at this time. 3 students graduated from Bermuda College on Thursday, May 16, 2019 with associate degrees. Please stand so we can congratulate you. They're on the podium. They're on the podium. We had 1 student graduate for the first time with a diploma in hospitality on May 16th from Bermuda College. Mr. Richardson, please stand. And we had 10 students who needed something different, who went to Bermuda College in the Applied Technology program and came away with certificates, 10 of them on May 16th. Students, please stand. We have 4 students who are graduating today with their nursing assistant certifications through the PACE program in affiliation with Bermuda College. Young ladies, please stand. We have 3 students who were awarded Rotary Exchange placements out of a possible island-wide 4 spots. Go Berkeley. Please stand. We had 28 students receive scholarships and awards at our 2nd annual Scholarships and Awards ceremony held last Saturday, June 22nd. The students racked up on that evening approximately $117,000 in scholarship funds. Additionally, our students have received numerous scholarships from the private sector, from companies such as ABIT, Deloitte, Chubb, just to name a few. Please stand, the 28 students who received awards. We have 4 young men who have completed their high school career 1 year ahead of their peers with Penn Forster, alternatives. Please stand, young man. Additionally, we have 1 male student, Najaya Lovin-Rayna, who is a current S3 student who is graduating ahead of his peers. Stand, Mr. Rayna. Amir Wade, please stand. She has secured a scholarship with United World College and will be heading to Swaziland. And our lovely haired girl, Tylesia De Silva, will be traveling with Up With People. Please stand. This morning, 2 students will be awarded advanced honors, summa cum laude. 5 students will be awarded advanced honors, magna cum laude, and 8 students will be awarded advanced honors, cum laude. This is our 3rd year awarding advanced certificates at the Berkeley Institute. Also celebrating this morning, Mr. Demetrius Richardson. He is the 2019 Alpha Bowl winner. Please stand. This young man edged out the competition because he did not miss the opportunity to be present every day, the 6 months leading up to the evening event. Well done, young man. 114 graduates will be receiving the Berkeley Institute graduation certificate, having maintained a GPA of 2.25 and above. 126 graduates will be receiving the Bermuda School Diploma, having maintained a cumulative GPA of 2.0 and above. 5 students will be receiving the Bermuda Alternate School Diploma from our functional academic program for the very first time. Thank you, ministry. The class of 2019 had a total of 143 students on track to graduate. Unfortunately, 8 students, 7 males and 1 female, are not here with us this morning. These students must earn either more credits during summer school or raise their cumulative GPAs above 2.0. We will always keep them in mind as they attempt to complete their high school diploma requirements. We wish them every success as they soldier on to meet this milestone and join the ranks of their fellow peers. Let's encourage them afar. With all that was shared, the graduation rate for the class of 2019 is 94.4%. The graduation class consists of 58 men of the years to come, representing 43% of the graduating class. 77 women of the future, representing 57% of the graduating class. There were 65 young men on track in this year group. Therefore, 89% of our young men have graduated today. And there were 78 on track to graduate. Having graduated 77, that leaves us at a rate of 99% of our young ladies who are graduating today. Students, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing. These are not Miss Douglas's words. These are the words of Pele. I thought this quote was quite timely in the wake of Bermuda's successor Gold Cup. For those who do not know, Pele was a first-class professional footballer. Some would say he was the greatest of all time. And his sentiments are a solid recipe for success for our students. Students, our ceremony today is filled with people who have supported your efforts, your educational journey. Parents, guardians, family members, friends, and supporters, we could not have done it without you. To raise a child who is comfortable enough to leave you, meaning you have done your job, they are not ours to keep, but to teach how to soar on their own. We thank you for doing your part and working closely with us to ensure that our students have the necessary support and guidance to remain committed to their studies, and now they can soar. Let's give our parents and guardians a round of applause. Faculty and staff, in particular our S4 team, you have been tireless with regards to your efforts to pull the best out of our S4 students. You challenge them daily, and you have always demanded the best from them. You never wavered with regards to expectations and standards. Thank you for everything you have done for our students. Let's give our teachers and support staff a round of applause. Students and parents, as I always say, students especially, your success is our only option. I want to share something special from a student to a special staff member. He doesn't know this is about to happen. I want to call Mr. Painter to the podium. To me, a teacher who encourages you and ensures that you feel supported in school at all times. That's what it means to me, what it means to be a teacher, the young man wrote. A teacher is like your parent away from home, and to me, Mr. Painter has been that person for the past 4 years, which is why I would like to highlight him. He has not only been a teacher and my deputy for my entire tenure at the Berkeley, he has become someone I could always rely on and trust in the most challenging times. There were times when I struggled with being motivated, but Mr. Painter always encouraged me to push on. He believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. He created opportunities for me to ensure I engaged with my teachers to get caught up on my assignments, even up until these past few weeks. He provided me with resources to learn both in and outside of school. He has built a relationship with both me and my family which extends beyond the expectations of a teacher. Mr. Painter fosters strong relationships with students to ensure they are successful in all that they do. He is highly respected amongst my peers in school. He continued to encourage me to play football both in and out of school. He is passionate about student success and has helped to shape me into maturing to become a young adult. When I have felt scared at school, Mr. Painter has been the one person I could share my thoughts and fears with without judgment. There were times I hated myself, but Mr. Painter taught me how to love the skin that I'm in. As I progressed throughout the years, I found myself associating with the wrong crowd. Despite my bad choices, Mr. Painter always took an interest in my well-being, even though I didn't want to hear it. I recall the time when I made another bad choice, which caused me to get suspended for 5 days. When Mr. Painter met with me and my mother to break the news of suspension, I could tell how much he was upset. Although I could see the disappointment in his eyes, he remained professional and talked to me about making choices and how this could impact me for the long term. I struggled in my last 2 years at Berkeley, where I actually wanted to drop out and go work as I felt I just could not finish. Mr. Painter got wind of this and had a very long, encouraging, probably Shakespearean talk with me to stay stick to the wicket, as he knew I could do it. He actually told me I'm not dropping out of school as I have too much potential. Early 2019, as a result of one more bad choice, I had to sit in front of Berkeley's disciplinary panel to decide my fate of finishing S4 or being expelled, recommended for expulsion. He encouraged me to write my thoughts of what I had gone through since S2 and tell the board who I really am as a person. I didn't know how to begin. Mr. Painter created an environment that gave me the resources to assist with putting my feelings on paper. I can actually say this turn of events changed my life for the better. I settled down and made different choices as I only had a few months to go until graduation. Shortly thereafter, Mr. Painter encouraged my mother to allow me to travel with the technical class to Rhode Island on a college tour. I didn't have any interest in going to college in the U.S. or otherwise, but this trip opened my eyes. I talked to Mr. Painter upon my return from the trip, and he shared his experience with me about New England Tech as his son attends. It was at that point I made up my mind I was going to apply. I sit here today proud that I am a graduate of the 2019 class and will be attending New England Tech College. To study building construction and management. Without Mr. Painter's unconditional guidance and support, I could not have made it through these 4 years. I would have fallen off the track and possibly not gotten back on. Thanks to Mr. Painter, I can express how much respect and gratitude I have for Mr. Painter, and none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for his unselfish support. Mr. Painter is my hero.
Thanks.
Assignments, please remain standing so we can celebrate you. Class of 2019, parents, friends, supporters, this is why we do what we do every day. It makes a difference. One starfish at a time, one Berkeleyite at a time. Class of 2019, I will leave you with the words of Thoreau. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you imagined. Congratulations once again. We are proud of you. Job well done. Respecte finem. Keep the end in view. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the program.
I wasn't expecting that, Ms. Douglas, but thank you, Ms. Douglas, and thank you. Like, how much business going through the rest of the ceremony now? I wasn't planning on this. But thank you, and your presentation was wonderful too, along with his heels. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see his heels, but she is the high heel queen. Well, we will now hear from the valedictorian of the class of 2019 with a cumulative GPA of 4.26, advanced honor, summa cum laude student, Miss Jordan Richardson.
Good morning, everyone. Protocol having already been established, I count it as a privilege and an honor to have been asked to address you today. Thank you to our school principal, Ms. Douglas, and the faculty and staff for this opportunity. Hey guys, we made it. Finally. Our high school years have now come to a close, and we look forward to writing the next chapter of our lives. As the sun sets on our time together, the best class that has ever walked through the halls of the Berkeley Institute, There are some things that I want you to remember no matter where life takes you. I take my prompt for these remarks from the letters of our school motto, Respicate Finem. R. Remember why you started. During this year, I know there have been times where we all just wanted to say, well, I give up, or what's the point anyway, or really, or maybe you just said graduating is not for me, or just plain whatever. But guess what? We made it. We were able to stay focused on our end goal of graduation and make it to this point. Whatever you do next, and whatever goals you set moving forward, when you want to just give up, because believe me, those times will come. Remember what made you start on this path in the first place, and allow that to be your motivation to continue. E. Encourage others. As you remember your why and work to be motivated, think about this quote. There's something in you that the world needs. Throughout these 4 years, I'm sure that there have been times where you did not feel your best, or you felt like you just wanted to forget about it, and then someone, whether teacher or friend, parent or stranger, has said something that picked you up when you were down. As you progress into the next phase of your life, try and pay into someone else's life. Try to be that person for someone else that helps them when they know there's something in you that the world needs. S. Second chances. What do a physicist, an inventor, and a basketball player all have in common? They were all given a second chance. After he was labeled as mentally handicapped and expelled from school, Albert Einstein went on to become a Nobel Prize winner. After he was told he was too stupid to do anything and fired from his first 2 jobs, Thomas Edison went on to become the inventor of the light bulb. And after he was cut from his high school basketball team, Michael Jordan went on to become a famous basketball player. I know that we have had moments where we have not done something well, or may not have been able to master it the first time. We have all missed a deadline or forgotten an assignment, and our teachers have given us a second chance. I want you to remember that you don't always accomplish something on the first try, and that you should give others, and more importantly, yourselves, a second chance as you work towards reaching your goals. P. Patience. Now this is a hard one. I know someone said that patience is a virtue, but they did not tell you that developing patience would be a test on its own. While journeying through high school, we have had to develop patience with each other, our teachers, our family members, and the list goes on. More recently, over the past few weeks, we have definitely grown impatient with each other during cotillion practice. As we continue to mature into adults, remember that patience is important and that we need to have patience with our professors, bosses, co-workers, family, and more importantly, ourselves. I. Integrity. As we have grown throughout our time at Berkeley, we have developed integrity. It has not been easy, and it did not happen overnight, but we have developed a reputation for behaving well even when no one is around us. As we go into the working world, we need to continue to develop and display this integrity. It can be the difference between your dream job and a place in the unemployment line. C. Courage. The cowardly lion in The Wizard of Oz desired this trait, courage. Some of us have more courage than others, but it really depends on the situation. Some of us are unafraid to stand out from the rest, and some may be shy and not want to be noticed. As we move on, I hope that we all continue to develop the courage to stand up for what you deserve, what you believe in, and what is right. Take courage and stand up. E. Enthusiasm. Here at the Berkeley Institute, we have had many celebratory moments. Whether it was when Go Hoes won Sports Day last year, our girls winning their netball tournament, our boys rugby team winning their tournament, or watching our fellow classmates achieve honor roll and get other awards. At these occasions, my father, who we believe wishes could become an honorary Berkeleyite, always comments on and admires how we support each other and encourage each other so enthusiastically during our celebratory moments. I hope that as you go through life and accomplish your goals, you remember our times together and maintain this same level of enthusiasm. F. Friendship. Friends are forever. Berkeley has given me some of the best friends in this entire world. From my long-lost sister Azari, to my girl Diamond, to the best dance class ever, to the #1 advisory, and even some teachers that I will never forget, and everyone in between. Those friendships will live in my heart forever. Unfortunately, not all of us were able to make it to this moment, and one of our friends was taken what we may consider to be too soon. Danikia was a special friend to us all. Danikia, we love you more than anything. I wish that you could have made it to the end with us. We will never forget you and know that you will always be with us in spirit. As we now go our separate ways, remember the friendships that you created here at Berkeley and treasure them and continue to nurture them for all your years to come. Individuality. September 2015 seems like so long ago, and then again, it seems like just yesterday. Many of us are not the same people that entered the doors of the Berkeley Institute back then. We have grown, learned who we are, and are coming into our own. We are beautiful individuals that make a collective masterpiece. Wherever life takes you, remember who you are and continue to develop into yourself. Don't become a copy of anyone else. Your individuality separates you from the rest. And never give up. These 4 years have not been easy. We have had ups and downs, failures and successes. We had to persevere. Moving forward, life will continue to throw all sorts of things at us. But as long as we never give up, we are already 3 steps ahead of the game. Explore. 4 years ago, we came into a new place at Berkeley. We explored it and made it our own. Today, our graduation day is the beginning of our transition to a new place, the wider world. There are exciting things out there. Explore what's out there and never lose your hunger to see more and to do more. Memorable moments. There have been many things that we have done over the past 4 years that we will remember forever, from dance concerts to school plays, from fundraisers to mock interviews, from school trips to graduation walks, from cotillion practices to honor rolls, from sports days to advisories. We've built positive memories together, and we take those as we leave. Although life may get busy, those memories are fuel in your tank as you move on. Never allow yourself to forget these special times. As I close, I leave you with these words from one of my incredible teachers here at Berkeley. Entre las características necesarias para tener éxito en la vida, pienso que es muy importante ser disciplinado. Yo pienso que la inteligencia no es necesario, pero la disciplina sí lo es, y también la dedicación. Among the characteristics necessary to be successful in life is to be disciplined. I think that intelligence is not most necessary, but discipline is, and also dedication. This quote was shared with me by Senora Stowe. And now I say farewell on behalf of the class of 2019, a group of people who have met the challenge and have been through it all together. We have great and amazing memories together and have formed lifelong friendships. As I close, I leave you with this final quote from Edward Koch. The fireworks begin today. Each diploma is a lighted match. Each of you is a fuse. Set the world on fire. Respectez Finem, keep the end in view.
Wonderful, Jordan. It's funny because Jordan and I are totally polar opposites. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and over the 4 years, it's been so hard for me to read her emotions. She's normally just so straightforward with it. But today when she came, she was visibly nervous. And I said, Jordan, are you okay? And she was flustered. And she said, Mr. Bates, I'm not nervous, I'm just anxious. But I'm glad you did a wonderful job, Jordan. Congratulations, that was wonderful. Up next, our head boy and student council president, Sion Tatum, will introduce our guest speaker.
With protocol already established, good morning. Today's guest speaker, Jade Hassel, is a Bermudian visual artist currently living and working in China. She studied at the Berkeley Institute from 2005 to 2009. Whilst at the Berkeley Institute, she was deputy head girl, a candy striper at the hospital, a young budding artist, and a junior reporter for the Royal Gazette. While in high school, she was awarded a scholarship for the arts program at the Center for Talented Youth to study at the Saltus Grammar School. Upon graduation, she obtained numerous scholarships to study at the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. There, she excelled. She was heavily involved on campus, where she was a Community and Civic Engagement Fellow for the Office of Leadership and Civic Learning. She was the president of Kappa Upper New Health Sciences Organization, secretary of Phi Sigma Pi National Fraternity, and a proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. There, she was awarded the James A. Allen Student Leader Award, the Phillips McCracken Public Service Award, and the Phi Beta Sigma Social Action Award for her contributions to public service. Whilst in college, she studied abroad, having won the Diversity Abroad Scholarship to study with the University of Virginia's prestigious semester at the C program. In the program, she studied on a board cruise ship that traveled to 8 countries in a total of 66 days. Upon graduation in 2013, she was the only student within the Public Health Department to graduate from the Lloyd International Honors College, and the only student to receive publication for her work in the Journal of the Student Research. At graduation, she won the highest award given to a student within the Health Sciences College, the Outstanding Senior Award. After graduation, she made the transition to pursuing a career in art. She is a painter and works mostly in oil paint, but also practices in mixed media. Her paintings typically embrace the Black figure, a vibrant display of experience. Her work explores the concepts of representation, perception, identity creation, and childhood themes. Her work suggests that identity should be self-determined and understood. Through her collages, she captures and collects the gaze through the eyes, which also acts as a veil, a protection and a safe space for the caricature-like women to exist in. The collages are avatars, an exploration of self as an exploration of various materials. Since pursuing a career as an artist, she has worked on a solid portfolio, traveled extensively totaling 27 countries, created many artworks, launched her website, showcased her work in Bermuda and China, illustrated 3 children's books, taken up a voluntary apprenticeship with a professor of painting in China, and accepted a position to create an arts program at a training school in Guiyang, China. All of this work has culminated with her showcasing work in Chengdu, China, at an art festival in 2018, and securing 3 arts exhibitions for 2019. 2 weeks ago, she showcased her local art and her collages at American superstar Beyonce Knowles Carter and her mother-in-law Tina Lawson's annual Wearable Art Gallery in Los Angeles, California, United States of America. Her artwork sold for $6,100. In August 2019, she is showcasing her work in the Emerging Artist Group showing at Bermuda Society of Art. Her work has been recently installed in the Immigration Building in Hamilton, Bermuda, government's Department of Cultural Affairs, as a part of their support for Bermudian art initiatives. Recently, she was accepted into the China Academy of Art for their International Masters of Fine Arts degree program. The China Academy of Arts is ranked the #5 art university in China. She will commence her studies in September 2019. All of the aforementioned accomplishments has led to our success, so please join me in welcoming today's guest speaker, Jade Hassan.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Wonderful. So before I start, I just want to first say, good old house. Protocol having already been established, Principal Douglas, deputies, teachers, staff, parents, grandparents, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2019. I'd like to take this time to acknowledge the parents, grandparents,
caregivers, foster parents, aunts and uncles, whose sacrifices, love, and dedication have molded and shaped the young people sitting here as graduates today. It takes a village to raise a child. Give yourselves a round of applause. Class of 2019, it is amazing to be standing in front of you here today as your guest speaker. Life is interesting and it comes around full circle. 10 years ago, I sat where you are as deputy head girl. I graduated class of 2009. So to be here today with you is a true honor. Today is your day, a glorious day to celebrate all of your accomplishments. Your commitments to your studies, your efforts to complete community service, while balancing your extracurricular activities and social lives have not gone unnoticed. You have overcome hardships and obstacles. You have come together as a group and leaned on one another. All of you know what it means to have lost someone. Today, I honor Danikia Lambert, whose memory will never be forgotten and whose presence is felt here today. Some of you have triumphed while working a job, some without any support at home. Some of you have had to work twice as hard to maintain a C average to be here today. Some of you have lost loved ones. Some of you may have had difficult upbringings. Some of you have beat the odds that were stacked against you. Some of you are sitting here having just made it through, but you are here, and you should be proud of yourselves. Give yourselves a round of applause. A few weeks ago, a man slid in my DM, and I just knew that he was trying to get at me. But to my surprise and humility, he didn't. He had seen my recent accomplishments and simply wanted to know what my recipe and my formula for success was. For me, asking me for advice, I thought, it was a humbling moment. Later, I thought about it and responded with my formula. Today, I will share with you what I shared with that gentleman that day. I am here today to plant a seed in hopes that that seed will take root at some point in your lives, to light a fire underneath you and to spark the dream in you. Not everything will resonate with you, so listen to understand, take what you need, and leave the rest. My journey has been completely unconventional, trying and obstacle-stricken, and extremely difficult. I have been broke, unemployed, lost, confused, feeling purposeless, depressed, feeling like I had no direction in life. After I graduated from university, I spent 3 years of my life in hardship. I came back from school and I could not find a job here in Bermuda. I was down and out. I decided that I would create my own job since I couldn't find one here, and I failed miserably at being an entrepreneur. I was broke and desperate, and so I decided that I would go to law school, something that I was not passionate about at all, in hopes that I could earn a degree and earn money. But it represented a moment in my life that changed a series of unfortunate events into character-building circumstances. In fall 2015, I enrolled into law school, clutching to the belief that I had to choose a career based on academics rather than my passion. Naturally, law school turned out to be the most clarifying and painfully awful experience that I ever had. I struggled in school with societal expectations and what I knew was my heart's desire. I would find myself in class, drawing and thinking of what my next composition was going to be, what materials I would use, and how I was going to get money to buy more art supplies. At my law school, I remember standing there that day facing my fate. I could go left and walk to class, or I could go right to the counselor's office and withdraw from school. Fear stood between me and my next footsteps. I took a deep breath, looked left, and walked right. I went right, leaving behind all feelings of anxiety and regret. If I had thought about it for 5 seconds longer, I would have backed out of my decision. It was the hardest, most rewarding decision I ever had to make. I had made the decision to be an artist. It is that moment that I learned firsthand what it meant to ask for the thing that you want. So today, I want to share with you about the power of asking. The first step in asking is defining our desires. How can we ask for the things that we want if we don't even know what it is that we want? Most people are not that in touch with themselves. They don't get what they want in life because they don't know. You need to first ask yourself, what do I want? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Got no fear of anything, do everything well, in the words of Jay-Z. In order to determine what it is that you want, align your personality with your purpose. Do not be one of those people that allow life to push and pull them at will. Think about your life like a ship. A ship sets sail, knows its destination before it leaves a particular point. It does not set sail along the seas aimlessly with no direction. This is because the ship has a purpose, to get to some place, a goal in mind. And if the ship experiences some turbulent weather and unexpected circumstances, if it has a destination in mind, it can always recourse. But you have to be the captain of your own ship. Be determined to steer and redirect your vessel. Now, possess a vision or direction you choose to go. Know your goal in life. Modify it if need be, but stick to it. And you will arrive at your destination. A huge part of asking is writing your goals down. And not by phone or computer, but with pen and paper. There's something really magical about writing your goals down. It concretes them. It makes them real and tangible. It makes them feel more within reach. In 2016, I started writing down all of my goals. I would write them at the top of the year, not as resolutions, but as commitments to myself and my personal development. I would review them daily, modify them at need, but always saw them through. They became mini challenges for me. Crossing off a goal to me felt like breakfast on Sunday morning, a breath of fresh air, a personal triumph. Everything that I set out to do or acquire since 2016, I either have it now or have experienced it. I have no doubt in my mind that writing that goal down on paper had something to do with this. Visualizing is also a form of asking for the things that you want. It is a mental picture of a desire, seeing yourself being, doing, or having the things that you want before you experience it in the physical. Your mind must arrive at your destination before your body physically does. We experience things twice, first in the mind and then in physical reality. A real practical example of this is me moving to China. I had it in my mind that I would move to a foreign country and set up a studio months before I even did it. And then it happened, and I've been in China for 3 years. One of the most important parts of asking is action, doing the work. Opportunity can't find you not working. You can define your goal, think about it, pray about it, visualize it, but if you aren't acting upon it, it defeats the purpose. You must spur into action towards your goal, and do it now. Start now, wherever you are, with whatever you have. Many times people think that the right conditions need to arise before they make a move on something. They wait and wait and wait, only to realize later that after so much time has passed, that the conditions for starting are never perfect, that they should have started a long time ago. The past 3 years has been a whirlwind for me. Opportunities showing up left and right because I was already doing the work. Nothing has come to me because I was idle. I've been working the entire time. Sometimes action also requires us not to stand by and wait for opportunity, but to create the opportunities for ourselves. Asking will not truly be asking without the possibility of no as an answer. No will always show up in your life, probably more times than yes. This is a fact, and for some people it becomes a stop sign. Do not let your no's or failures define you. They are not you. Rather, they are things that are building and shaping your character. Hearing no is disheartening. However, what you do after no determines your commitment and dedication to your vision. Do not allow your inevitable no's to become periods. Rather, let them be commas in your life. Out of your 100 no's, there may be one yes. But if you allow the no to stop you, how will you get to your yes? In my experience, I have changed the meaning of no from never to next. Thank you, next. You will fail at the things you attempt, but get up and keep going. There is nothing wrong with failing. Fail, but fail forward. Continue moving forward in life. And in the words of Tupac, if you fall, stand tall, and come back for more. Asking cannot be a sealed request without belief. Belief is like a magical elixir. Belief is also faith. Seeing the thing that you have asked for, completed, done, and delivered to you, and knowing that it is yours before you even physically have it. It is not wavering and walking free in the world without doubt. Doubt moves us further away from the things that we want. It actually works against us. Doubt usually equates to fear. Fear is also going to be a player in your life. It was for me. Fear almost crippled me at times. You can decide if you will allow the fear to keep you stagnant and imagining ghosts that aren't really there, or rather use the fear as a tool to drive you into action. All you have is now. So many of us disguise our fear in decisions of practicality, that we never go after our dreams because it seems too impossible to attain. I'm here to tell you that the fear never goes away. So you might as well go after your dreams, because you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well do what you do want. Fear also manifests in the form of looking around to see what other people are doing. Oftentimes we use other people to gauge where we are in life, as if we're not on our own personal journeys. Social media also helps with this comparison. We look at what others are doing with their lives and wish we were doing better. Social media is not the determiner of your success in life. Likes cannot sustain happiness, nor is it an accurate indicator of how well we are doing in life. Keep in mind that when people post on social media, that they only post the highlights, not their entire lives. Wherever we are in life is exactly where God wants us to be at that time. People may be going off to college in September. Some may be going to Bermuda College first. Some may not even go to college at all, by force or by choice. I am 28 years old, going back to school in September. It is never too late to start something. It is all about timing, and we all have different times and seasons. Wherever you are, and wherever you end up in life, you are not behind. We must not compare ourselves with others. Life is not a race. It is a marathon. And in the words of Nipsey Hussle, the marathon continues. Sometimes fear can be projected onto us from others. Distance yourself from those who do not believe in you. Some people have such a limited perception of themselves that they project their limitations onto others. Stay away from these people. They are energy drainers. There will be people in your life who either don't understand where you're going, and some of those people will be secretly hoping and wishing for your failure. Be in tune with yourself enough to know the difference between those who support you and those who don't. Listen to your inner voice, trust your intuition, because we could literally feel our way through life. Asking is a double-edged sword, because with it comes the requirement of giving. Service. To whom much is given, much is required. Many people think that they must become successful before they can give. The opposite is true. The more you give in abundance, the more you receive. The formula is simple. The more you give, the more you attract back to you like it. Give anything and give today. It doesn't have to be much. It can be money, but it doesn't have to be either. You can give time, love, compliments, polite gestures, advice, lend your talents, mentor someone, service. And the significance that you bring to your service determines the magnitude of your receipts. If you look at the most successful people in the world, they all give in abundance first. Class of 2019, the graveyard is the richest place on earth because it is here that you will find all the hopes and the dreams that were never fulfilled, the books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered, all because someone was too afraid to take the first steps or determined to carry out their dream after all of the hardships. Out there beyond this door, there is a world beyond the walls, waiting and starving for new ideas, bright minds like yours. Life is like an ever-streaming flow of water. There is enough abundance for all of us. Some people come to the stream and take a sip. Some come with a cup. Some come with a few buckets. And others, well, they build a well. My question to you, class of 2019, how will you quench your thirst for life? In 2015, I came across a poem that has literally changed the trajectory of my life. It has become my personal mantra and reminds me every time that I recite it to myself that I can have, be, or do anything that I want in life, as long as I first ask for that thing. I bargained with life for a penny, but life would pay no more. However, I begged that evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is a just employer. He gives you what you ask. But once you've set the wages, why, you must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn dismayed that any wage that I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. If no one has told you, I will be the first to tell you, you are absolutely incredible. The things that you want are within your reach. You can have, be, or do anything that you want. So if that's true, why not go big? Class of 2019, you get in life what you have the courage to ask for. So ask. Ask with a desiring heart. Ask. Ask with an open mind. Ask. Ask with no perceived limitations. Ask. Ask in a state of gratitude. Ask. Ask despite the fear that you will carry with you. Ask. Ask despite the obstacles and triumphs that will surely come your way. Ask, even if those around you don't understand where you are and what you're doing. Ask. Ask if what you want is already in your possession. You're a big deal. Know it, believe it, Waspike Fenem, keep the end in view. Congratulations.
Wonderful. That was wonderful. Had the pleasure of being in her company for an hour yesterday, so I had a prelude into some of the things that she was going to talk about today, and what a blessing it was for us. So thank you, Ms. Hassel, for those inspirational words. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the Berkeley Institute graduating class of 2019. Graduates, please take your places. And our first graduate of the class of 2019 is Michaela Ashadinha. Michaela will graduate with a BSD and Berkeley certificates along with a certificate in City and Guilds. Michaela is a S4 prefect who will receive a Silver Community Service Award. She'll be attending Bermuda College in the fall to pursue an associate's in a nursing program. Congratulations. Up next is Kyrie Oboy. Kyrie Oboy will receive his BSD, Berkeley certificates and CD and Guild certificates. Kyrie is a prefect who will receive a Silver Community Service Award. He is the Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Achievement Award winner for the male student with a strong academic record and exemplary leadership skills. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in the fall to pursue an associate's degree in business administration. Selena Arujo. Selena will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall in the program of the Associate of Arts degree, or to pursue an Associate of Arts degree in business administration. Sorry about that, Selena. Enijah Armstrong. Enijah will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's a prefect and also a Bronze Community Service Guild winner. She won the Bermuda College Award, and she'll be attending the Bermuda College to study art, design, and psychology. Sajay Asento. He'll be receiving his BSD and a Bronze Community Service Award, and he'll be attending a Canadian college in the fall. Amara Bartram. Amara is an honors graduate who will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect. She received the Berkeley Institute PTSA Scholarship Award, which was presented to 1 of 6 students. She'll be attending the University of Plymouth to study history. That means you'll come back and teach, right? Yes. Congratulations. Thierry Bascom. Thierry is an advanced cum laude honors graduate. He received his BSD Berkeley certificates. He's an X4 prefect who received an AP English Literature 2 subject prize, along with an Environmental Science 2 subject prize, and he'll be going overseas for college in the fall. Kayari Bean. Karian is an advanced honor student, cum laude. She received her Berkeley and BSD certificates. She's an S4 prefect who has won a Gold Community Service Award. She received the subject prize for AP English Language 2. She also won the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated Dame Marjorie B. Award to the female student who is a leader and active in her community. She will be attending the Bermuda College in the fall to study biology. Tiffany Bean. Tiffany Bean will receive her Berkeley, BSD, and City and Guild certificates. She's a winner of a Gold Community Service Award, and she will be at the Southampton Princess Hotel doing an apprenticeship. Congratulations, Tiffany. Keziah Bean Foston. Keziah will receive her BASD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who is winning a Gold Community Service Award. She has a subject prize in FA English 4, and she will be attending Coventry College in the fall. Henry Bovell. Henry will receive his BASD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He received a Bronze Community Service Award. Kwale Bregman. Kwale will receive her BSD certificate, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in September. Delano Butchell. Delano will receive his BSD certificate, a Silver Community Service Award, and he'll be attending the Bermuda College in the fall to study computer science and business. Azana Butterfield. Azana will receive her BSD and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect. Up next is Dante Butterfield. Dante will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's a Silver Community Service Award winner, and he'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to study business. Up next is our deputy head boy, Isaiah Cabral. Isaiah will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates, and also his City and Guild certificates. He receives subject prizes in calculus and computer and mental practicum. He won the Academic Achievement Award donated by Mr. and Mrs. Dean Furman for a student who is works consistently. He'll be attending Dalhousie University to attain a Bachelor of Science. Up next, Denias Keynes. Denias will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will receive a Silver Community Service Award. And she'll be entering the workforce in September. Tyler Keynes. All right. Tyler will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She'll be attending Kingston University in London to study law, like her mama. Up next is Quincy Kim. Quincy will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Quincy is an S4 prefect. He is also the Greenhouse Vice Captain. He is a peer mentor, a peer mediator. He's going to receive a Bronx Community Service Award. He wins subject prizes in Home Entertainment Systems and Writers Workshop. He also won the Belco Bursary Award, that is worth $2,500. He also won the George DaCosta Silver Medal for service for the male student who has the most emulated Berkeley spirit. And lastly, he'll be attending the Bermuda College to study performing arts. Wow, that was a mouthful. Philippe Carrero. I promise not to mess up his name. He will receive a BSD, Berkeley, City and Guild certificates. And he's a Bronze Community Service Award winner. He also received an award, the Austin Randolph Thomas Scholarship Award, that was donated by the Berkeley Educational Society, which is awarded to the male student who has demonstrated spirituality, morality, and integrity, and has persevered to overcome challenges by losing 50 pounds. He will be going to the Bermuda College to pursue an Associate of Arts and Business Administration degree. Up next, I'm so proud of this young lady, Aliyah Crepwell. Aliyah will receive her Berkeley, BSD, City and Guild certificates. She is an S4 prefect who is a Bronze Community Service Award winner. She won the Honorable Dane Jennifer Smith, DBE, Still I Rise Award for significant improvement. She'll be attending the Bermuda College to study, to pursue math and English for 1 year before going overseas to study animal care, and she is a proud mother. So congratulations. Gasha Daly. Gasha is the first of our Penn Foster graduates. He will be relocating to Jamaica in the fall. I'm so proud of Gasha. He persevered through some challenges to attain a Penn Foster certificate. Congratulations, Gasha. Up next is Ari Daniel. Ari will receive her BASD certificate along with her Berkeley and City and Guild certificates. She's a Silver Community Service Award winner, and she'll be entering the workforce in the fall. Darian Davis. Darian Davis will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He's a Bronze Community Service Award winner. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to study hospitality and management. Wanye Davis. Wanye will receive her BSD certificate. She's a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and she'll be attending the Bermuda College in September. Zanaje DeGraff Cyrus. He's not here today, but we're going to celebrate his credentials. He'll receive a BSD in Berkeley and City and Guild certificates. He's a Girl Community Service Award winner, and he'll be entering the workforce in September. Desron DeShiel Bracho. Desron is an advanced honors graduate cum laude. He'll receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates along with City and Guild certificate. He's a Silver Community Service Award winner, and he, like Zadai, will be going to New England Institute of Technology to study a bachelor's degree in the program of software engineering. Wonderful, Desron. And thank you, Mr. Haynes. Up next is our head girl, Talasia De Silva. Talasia will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is a Silver Community Service Award winner. She receives a subject prize for Choir 4. She won the Glenda Edwards Continuing Education Scholarship Award that is worth $30,000. She also received the Carol Hill Theater Arts Award, which is worth another $1,000. She also received the Berkeley Institute PTSA scholarship that went to one of 6 students in the amount of $2,500. She is the Prefect of the Year, which was chosen by the Prefect team and faculty. In September, she'll be traveling with people to 2020. Thereafter, she will go to Sheridan College, where she will study special needs. So we will see her again in our future. Congratulations. Nicole Dominguez. Nicole will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. In September, she'll be attending the Bermuda College, where she will study accounting. Up next, Morgan Donowa. So glad to have her here. She just beat chickenpox to get here, sorry. Love you too. She'll receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who is also the Greenhouse Vice Captain. That's right. She won the George DaCosta Silver Medal for service, which was selected by her peers for a female student who obviously has most emulated the Berkeley spirit. She'll be attending the Bermuda College to pursue an Associate of Science degree in education, so we'll see her back again in the system soon. Nazai Edwards. All right, Nazai received his BSD and Berkeley certificates and a Gold Community Service Award, and he will be entering the workforce in September. Yasmin Eve Townsend. Yasmin will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificate. She's an honors graduate who is also an S4 prefect and Silver Community Service Award winner, and she will be in the Rotary Exchange Program in September, and she will be going off to Taiwan. Congratulations, Yasmin. Up next is Tiara Fisher. Tiara will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and she'll be attending Sheridan College for 1 year in the fall to study in the program of the Pre-Health Sciences pathway to attain an advanced diploma and degree. Congratulations, Tiara. Up next is Deshana Flowers, Smile Girl. Deshana will receive her BSD certificate, and she will get a Silver Community Service Award. She'll be entering the workforce in September. Congratulations. Up next is Tanshaya Gift. She is not here today, but we're going to celebrate her nevertheless. She'll receive a BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificate. She will also attain a Silver Community Service Award. Kimora Gilbert. Kimon will receive her BSD Berkeley and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who received a Bronze Community Service Award. She received subject prizes in Advanced Mathematics and String Ensemble 4. In September, she'll be attending Mount St. Vincent University. Congratulations, Kimon. Desiree Gill. Desiree will receive his Berkeley and BSD certificates. He's an S4 prefect who will receive a Girl Community Service Award, and he'll be entering the workforce in September. Ernay Hart. One heart. Ernay will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who's the other host, that girl host, Vice Captain. She'll receive a subject prize in dance production. She'll be heading off to Acadia University in the fall to pursue a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major in psychology. Your Guild House fans are going to need that. Up next, Azir Harvey. Azir will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He's an S4 prefect who's a Bronze Community Service Award winner. He also received the EMOTEP Technical Award that is worth $1,000. In the fall, he will attend Bermuda College to pursue a certificate in electrical wiring technology. Wonderful. Love it. Up next is Shaquille Hassel. He's a Penn Foster graduate. He's not here today, but we're going to celebrate Shaquille. Yes, we are, Ms. Deal. We're going to celebrate Shaquille in his absence. Up next, Josiah Hassel Melville. Josiah will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who's winning a Guild Community Service Award today. She'll be attending the Bermuda College to pursue an Associate of Science degree, and she is the cousin of Ms. Journey Hassel, our guest speaker. Sienna Hayward. You might have to stand on your toes to see her. She will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Yes. She is also a Girl Community Service Award winner. She'll be attending the Bermuda College in the fall to pursue a visual arts degree. Up next is Dana Henry Clark. Dana will receive a BASD and Berkeley and City and Guild certificates. He's a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and he will be attending Sandwell College to pursue mechanics. I love it. I got a book that needs to be fixed now. Love it. Okay, up next, Brendan Hill. Brendan Hill will receive his FS and Berkeley certificates. He's a Silver Community Service Award winner, and he's undecided with what he's going to do in the fall. Up next is Shaddai Hollis. Shaddai will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He's an S4 prefect who will also receive a Girl Community Service Award. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue an arts degree. Up next is my favorite nuisance, Sashini Hilton. Yes, she is. She'll receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. In the fall, she'll be attending the Bermuda College to study business administration. Congratulations, Sashini. Up next is Jaheim Iris. Jaheim will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He's an S4 prefect who will attend St. Thomas College in the fall. Congratulations. I'm sure the St. Thomas's soccer team is going to enjoy having you. Up next, Keziah Jackson. Yes. I saw all those tours. I saw them earlier. She'll receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will win a Silver Community Service Award. She wins a subject prize for preserving our heritage. In September, she'll be attending Framingham College University, State University, to study criminology. She has also been accepted into Thomas College. I know how much it means to you, Keziah. Congratulations. Up next, Alexandra James. Alex will receive her BSD certificate and she'll be heading off to the Bermuda College in September. Up next, Kaleo James. Kaleo will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's an S4 prefect who wins a Bronze Community Service Award. He is the Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Academic Award winner that went to the student who most demonstrates scholastic achievement in the amount of $2,000. He also received the Nathaniel Morgan Scholarship, which is worth another $500. He is normally a passive student, but he is something else on the rugby field. Bermuda College will appreciate that, where he will pursue an Associate of Art and Design degree. That's it for Kaleo. Up next is Kiana James. Kiana will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She'll be attending Bermuda College in September to pursue an Associate of Science degree. She's also been accepted into New England School of Technology and Mount St. Vincent University, whereupon she received a $1,000 scholarship over the 4 years if she decides to attend. Congratulations, Kiana. Up next, Renee Jennings. Renee will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will receive a Girl Community Service Award. She'll be entering the workforce and also attending the Bermuda College in September. Abigail Jones. All right, Abby. Abby will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She wins a subject prize, the Art Cup, that's donated by Charles Lloyd Tucker, and she'll be entering the workforce in September. Congratulations, Abigail. Deja Jones. Deja Jones will receive her BSD, Berkeley, City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will win a Girl Community Service Award. She'll be attending the Bermuda College to pursue an Associate of Science degree in September. Up next, Keisha Jones. Keisha will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Keisha is an advanced honors cum laude graduate. She received a subject prize in VEI, Virtual Enterprise International. She'll be attending Bermuda College in September to major in psychology with a minor in accounting. Wonderful. Congratulations, Keisha. Thais Lee. All right, Thais. Thais will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is an advanced honors magna cum laude graduate. She received subject prizes in Chemistry 4, Intro to Africa, and Personal Finance. She received the Honorable Dame Lewis Brown Evans DBE JPMP Award for Consistent Academic Excellence that was donated by the Progressive Labor Party. She'll be attending Acadia University in September to pursue a Bachelor of Science degree with a major in psychology. Wow, we have a lot of psych majors. Wonderful. Up next, Kaylee Lima. Kaylee will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will win a Silver Community Service Award. She wins the S4 subject prize for physical education. She received the Belco Bursary Award, which was in the value of $2,500. She'll be attending Acadia University, whereupon she received a $6,500 paid 4-year scholarship. She has the option of going to Mount St. Vincent University, whereupon she'll receive a $10,000 over a 4-year period scholarship. She also has the option of attending the Bermuda College to pursue Associate of Science degree in education. Wow, that's a mouthful for you, Kaylee. Congratulations. Rihanna Lima. Rihanna will receive her Berkeley, BSD, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who will win a Bronze Community Service Award. She received subject prizes in insurance and international business. She received the Appleby Berkeley Bursary Award, which is worth $5,000. She also received the Berkeley Institute PTSA Scholarship Award, which was presented to one of 6 students in the amount of $1,000. She will be attending the University of Buckingham to study business and management. Up next, Ezekiel Lewis. Ezekiel will receive his Berkeley, BSD, and City and Guild certificates. He'll be attending Bermuda College in September to study accounting. Priya Lewis. She's very popular. Priya will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She won the Deloitte scholarship that is worth $20,000. She'll be attending the University of Guelph to pursue a Bachelor of Commerce and major in the accounting program. Congratulations, Priya. Up next is Christian Linegan. Christian will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's an S4 prefect who's going to win a Girl Community Service Award today. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue a bachelor's degree in animation. He also wants to pursue a degree at Sheridan University. Sebastian Medeiros is not here today, but we're going to celebrate him. He's going to receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's a Bronze Community Service Award winner and is undecided upon where he's going to be in September. Up next, Jaden Mendes. Jaden's going to receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's an S4 prefect who is also the proud captain of Greenhouse. Sorry, take that back. He is attending Thomas College in the fall, where he has won a scholarship in the value of $10,000. And I'm so proud to say this, he is going to study secondary education. All right. Love it, Jaden. Wonderful. Up next is Jamiko Marshall. He's not here with us today because he had to honor a scholarship that he was awarded. He's receiving a BSD and Berkeley certificate. He's a Girl Community Service Award winner. He won cups and awards in community service that was donated by Mr. Gerald Simons, OBE, for the student who has made a significant contribution to the school and to the community. He'll be attending London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts, and that's where he is currently. Up next, Taj Maxwell. What is Ms. Strobel gonna do without you? Taj is gonna receive his BSD and City and Guild certificates. He's a Girl Community Service Award winner, and he is undecided what he's gonna do in the fall. Azari Mary. Azari will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who also is a Girl Community Service Award winner, and she'll be attending the Bermuda College in the fall. Micah Mendez. Micah's going to receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's also an S4 prefect who will win a Silver Community Service Award, and Micah is undecided with what he's going to do in September. Javon Miners. Javon is going to receive his BSD and City and Guild certificates. He's a Bronze Community Service Award winner. He'll be attending the Bermuda College to pursue an Associate of Science degree. Elena Munoz. Elena's going to receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who is also the Student Council Executive. She will win a Girl Community Service Award, and she'll be attending Santa Fe College in September. Malaysia, Murphy. All right, Murphy. Malaysia's going to receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who wins a subject prize in small business management, and she seems to be undecided with what she's going to do in the fall. Up next is Keisha Nesbitt. Keisha is going to receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and she'll be attending the Bermuda College in September. Sierra Patterson. Sierra will receive her BSD and City and Guild certificates and a Bronze Community Service Award. She will be attending Bermuda College in the fall. Tyree Phillips. Tyree will receive his BASD certificate along with his Berkeley and City and Guild certificates. He's a Guild Community Service Award winner who won the subject prize in FA Mathematics 4. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue hotel management. That's perfect for your personality, Tyree. Congratulations. It's not me. I promise. Up next. Up next is Desiree Place. All right, Desiree. Talk about perseverance, girl. Desiree is going to receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who is also a Guild Community Service Award winner. She is the recipient of the Berkeley Institute PTSA scholarship in the value of $1,000. In September, she'll be attending the Bermuda College to study business administration. She's also been accepted into Johnson & Wales University. Congratulations, Desiree. My other favorite nuisance, T. Taffy Pringle. T. Taffy is going to receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who's going to receive a Silver Community Service Award, and she will be studying business administration at the Bermuda College in September. Jaya Rattery Smith. Jaya will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who is the good house captain. She'll receive a Bronze Community Service Award along with subject prizes in Mathematics Applications 2. She won the Deloitte High School Student Award, which was donated to a student who most demonstrated outstanding service, integrity, respect, and the commitment to her fellow students in the value of $500. In the fall, she'll be attending Kingston University to pursue an honors or a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance. Well done, Jaya. Howard Rayner. Howard is going to obtain his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's an S4 prefect who's also a member of the Student Council Executive. He is a Silver Community Service Award winner who will study or pursue an Associate of Science degree at the Bermuda College. Najaya Rayner, our SIL S3 graduate. He'll receive his BSD certificate today along with a Guild Community Service Award. In September, he will attend Mercy College in New York to study finance and international business. Sharita Robello. Sharita will receive her BSD and City and Guild certificates, and she's undecided on what she's going to do in September. Demetrius Richardson. Demetrius will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's a Bronze Community Service Award winner who's going to receive a subject prize in NCCER Carpentry 2. He is the recipient of the Berkeley Institute's PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,500. He's also the Phi Alpha Bow winner in the award of $5,000. Congratulations. He'll be attending the University of Liverpool to study architecture in September. Jordan Richardson. Jordan is an advanced honors graduate, summa cum laude. She received her BSD, Berkeley certificates. She's an S4 prefect who received a Silver Community Service Award. She is the recipient of the Berkeley Board of Governors' highest GPA Academic Award. She is also the recipient of the Danikia Lambert Golden Angel Scholarship in the value of $4,265.50. She'll be attending Ohio State University in September to study psychology. She's also been accepted into Temple University. Well done, Jordan. Rakai Richardson. Rakai will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He's an advanced honors recipient, summa cum laude. He received a Bronze Community Service Award, and he will be working at Grotto Bay in September. Rakeisha Robinson. Rakeisha will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She is the deputy head girl of the Berkeley Institute. She is also the Girl House vice captain. She is also a member of the student council in the form of public relations. She received a subject prize in play productions. She is also the recipient of the Student Council Leadership Award in the amount of $1,000. She also received the Ernst & Young Award to the student who demonstrates integrity, respect, and teaming energy and enthusiasm and courage in the value of another $1,000. And she will be attending Bermuda College in September to pursue an Associate of Science degree. Congratulations, Rakeisha. Okay. Hey, Gore's getting a little excited too. It's okay. It's all right. It makes his presence known. Up next is Ashande Rabe. Ashande will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He is a Girl Community Service Award winner, and he will be attending Bermuda College in September. Dalen St. Soren. Dalen is an advanced honors graduate, magna cum laude. She received her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is a Silver Community Service Award winner. She is the recipient of the Appleby Berkeley Scholarship awarded to the successful completion of a program, a student who successfully completed the program, and in the amount of $4,000. She'll be attending 40. Okay, there's a zero missing here on my script. Clearly, she'll be attending Savannah College to pursue a degree in art and design. Congratulations, Dalen. Genesis Simpson. Genesis will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He'll also receive a Silver Community Service Award. In the fall, he'll be attending the Bermuda College to pursue hotel management. What a difference a mic makes, right? Jeremiah Samuels. So proud of him. Jeremiah will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Jeremiah is an S4 prefect who will receive a subject prize in English 4. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue an applied science degree in business management. Maya Saunders. Maya will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates, and she will attend Tennessee State University in September. Congratulations, Maya. Maya Alexis Santucci. Maya will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates, and she will attend Bermuda College in September. Up next is Janico Seeley. Janico will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He's an S4 prefect who is the Girl House Vice Captain, and he will be entering the workforce in the fall. Up next is Destiny Seaman. Destiny is an advanced honors summa cum laude graduate. She will receive her BSD, Berkeley and City and Guild certificate. She's an S4 prefect who will receive a Girl Community Service Award. She is the recipient of the Dame Marjorie Bean RSPK Phenem Award donated by the late Dame Marjorie Bean that goes to a student who has achieved honors during her 4 years at the Berkeley Institute. She has the option of attending the Bermuda College in the fall, also Mount St. Vincent University, to pursue a Bachelor of Business Administration, and also to study the same degree at the Bermuda College. She has that option. Congratulations, Destiny. A job well done. Up next, Brianna Simmons. Brianna is going to receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's an S4 prefect who wins subject prizes in Concert Band 4 and Marine Science 2. She will be attending Roger Williams University to pursue a biology degree in marine science. Interesting. Up next, Damien Simmons. Damien will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's an S4 prefect who is the recipient of the Berkeley Institute PTSA Scholarship Award in the amount of $1,000. In September, he will be attending St. Francis Xavier University to pursue a degree in human kinetics. Interesting. Up next, Kiori Simmons. Kiori will receive a BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's the recipient of the Rising Star Scholarship from the Bermuda Restaurants and Goslings in the amount of $1,500. She will attend Johnson & Wales University on the North Miami campus in the fall. And just a correction, Destiny Seaman already has her degree from the Bermuda College, so just a correction on my part. Thank you. Amori Simons. Loud on Amori. Another one of our Penn Foster graduates who has persevered through some tough times. I'm so proud of this young man. He is a Bronze Community Service Award winner. He hasn't missed a day of utility practice. And Marine Corps, I'm going to be happy to have you because I know your level of commitment to what you want to do. All right, congratulations. This honors, that's right, Miss Deal. It's not printed on my sheet, but it's in, that's right. It's in the program. Up next, Jakee Simons. Jakee will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's a Silver Community Service Award winner who will be attending the college, Bermuda College in the fall to study marine science. Wonderfully done. I heard Kenya up there. Kitalia Simons. Kitalia will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's an NS4 prefect who will receive a Girl Community Service Award. She'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to study or to pursue an Associate of Arts and Science degree. Up next, Zadai Simons. Reduced meat to tears today. Zadai is going to receive his BSD certificate. He is a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and he is going to study carpentry at New England Tech. I am telling you, this is a first. Doing well done. Up next, Jazay Smith. All right, Jay. Jazay will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's a Girl Community Service Award winner, and she will be attending Holland College in Canada to study sport and leisure management. Interesting. Kenai Smith. All right, Kenai. Kenai is going to receive his BSD and City and Guild certificate, and he is undecided with what he's going to do in the fall. Up next is Malik Smith. Malik is going to receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Malik is an S4 prefect, and interestingly enough, he is going to study motorcycle mechanics at the Motorcycle Mechanics Institute, where he will be a Honda Tech and a Yamaha Pro. Interesting. Up next is Nazai Spence. All right. Nazai will receive his BSD certificate. He'll be entering the workforce in September at the Coral Beach and Tennis Club. Congratulations. Up next is Dylan Spencer. Dylan will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He is an S4 prefect who is undecided with what he's going to do in the fall. Nazai Spencer. Nazai will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates. He is a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and he will be attending the University of Brighton in England to study journalism of all things. I love it. Love it. Emilia Stowe. All right. Emilia is an advanced honors graduate, magna cum laude. She received her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She is an S4 prefect who will receive a subject prize in AP Spanish 2. In the fall, she will attend the Bermuda College to pursue an Associate of Arts degree. Well done, Emilia. Reza Suhartano. I love saying his name. He's going to be an actor or a dancer one day. Reza will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Reza is an S4 prefect who will be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue a Bachelor in Psychology degree. Love it. Jadeja Swan. I knew how to get the note somewhere. Jadeja will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Jadeja is an S4 prefect. He will receive a Silver Community Service Award, and she will be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue an Associate of Business Administration degree. Well done. Up next is Najee Swood. So proud of Najee. Najee is going to receive his BSD and City and Guild certificates. He is a Girl Community Service Award winner. He plans to attend Bermuda College in September to pursue computer information systems. Najee is also a Penn Foster graduate. Good honors. Love it, this deal. Up next is Zico Swan. Zico is a junior Roman student who is going to receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Zico is an S4 prefect who's received a Silver Community Service Award. He is the recipient of the Imhotep Technical Award in the amount of $1,000, and he will be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue mechanics. Up next, Samaria Tatum. All right, Sammy. Samaria will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Samaria is an S4 prefect who's going to receive a Bronze Community Service Award. She will attend Bermuda College for 1 year, before pursuing an early childhood degree, or a degree in early childhood education, I should say, before transferring to College of Canada to finish her studies. I love it. And you can see Mom is super proud. We're going to times that excitement by 2, because up next is her son, who is our head boy, Sion Taylor. Sion is going to receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. As I said earlier, he is the head boy of this fine institution. He is also, and unfortunately, that girl house captain. He is the president of the Student Council. He will be receiving a Bronze Community Service Award. He is the recipient of the Austin Wilson Memorial Scholarship Award that was donated by the Berkeley Educational Society to a student who has achieved success despite challenges, and to a student who has excelled in English in the amount of $2,500. He is also the recipient of the Danikia Lambert Golden Angel Scholarship in the amount of $4,265.50. He is also the recipient of Shekinah's Peace and Unity Scholarship Award that is donated by Shekinah Worship Center to the student who is proactive and shares acts of kindness, understanding, and mediation in assisting in making a difference in not just the Berkeley community, but in our community at large. Finally, he is a Rotary Exchange student, or will be a Rotary Exchange student in Sao Paulo, Brazil in September. And along with that came a exchange bursary award of $5,000. Sion Taylor, what can I say? Give your mama a hug. And I still think Ronaldo is better than Messi. That's just this between us. Up next is Talia Taylor. Talia will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Talia is an S4 prefect who is also the Greenhouse Vice Captain. She received a Bronze Community Service Award and a subject prize in Biology 4. And she is also, like Sion, a Rotary Exchange student. And she will be off to Belgium in the fall. Love it. Awesome. Up next is Alexis Tessitore. Alexis will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She's a Silver Community Service Award winner who is undecided about what she's going to do in the fall. I've spent 4 years trying to separate her from her sister because they look so much alike. Sophia Tessitore. Sophia will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is a Silver Community Service Award winner, and Sophia, like her sister, is undecided what she's going to do in September. Up next. Up next is Tanzania Thomas. Tanzania is going to receive her BSD, Berkeley, and Video Guild certificates. Tanzania is an S4 prefect who is the Greenhouse Captain. Tanzania is also a pro mediator, and she is also the Vice President of the Berkeley Student Council. She is receiving a Silver Community Service Award, along with awards at the Bank of Bermuda Recruit Extraordinary People REP Award to the student who is in good academic standing with an interest in financial service industry and involvement in community events. Lastly, she'll be attending Bermuda College in September to pursue the Associate of Arts in Business Administration degree. She's also been accepted into Framingham State University, where she has an option of studying finance. Well done. Well done, This next young lady is not here with us today, but we're going to celebrate her anyway. Dejae Trott. She'll receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She's an Advanced Honors Magna Cum Laude graduate who also won a Bronze Community Service Award. And wherever you are, Dejae, congratulations. Up next is Talia Trott. Talia will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She will be attending Bermuda College in the fall to pursue an Associate of Arts degree. Tezino Trott. All right, Tezino will receive a BSD and Berkeley certificate. He is a Silver Community Service Award winner, and he is undecided with what he's going to do in September. Marcus Tucker. Marcus will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He's the recipient of the Class of 2000 Scholarship Award, which is worth $500. He'll be attending the Bermuda College in September to pursue culinary arts. Samario Valespro. Samario will receive his BSD and Berkeley certificates, and he will be attending the Calverton Prep School in the fall. Congratulations, Samario. Vanessa Varillo, and you better smile. Vanessa will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She will receive a Bronze Community Service Award, and she will be attending Bermuda College to study business administration. Bow down, Vanessa. Troyana Virgil Channing. Troyana will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is a Bronze Community Service Award winner, and she will study art and design at the Bermuda College. Kiara Virgil Wainwright. Kiara will receive her BSD, Berkeley certificates. She's an Advanced Honors Magna Cum Laude graduate. She received a Girl Community Service Award. She is not here with us today, and she is undecided with what she's going to do in the future. Up next is Amir Lynn. All right, Amir. Amir is an Advanced Honors Graduate, Magna Cum Laude. She'll receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is an S4 prefect who is a Girl Community Service Award winner. She'll receive subject prizes in AP Calculus AB2 and Spanish 4. She is the recipient of the Belko Mathematics Award, which went to a student with the highest overall GPA in the most rigorous math course at the Berkeley Institute that is worth $1,000. She is also a recipient of the David Austin Wilson Memorial Scholarship donated by the Berkeley Educational Society that goes to a student who has achieved success despite challenges, and to a student who has excelled in English in the amount of $2,500. She'll be at the United World College of Swaziland. She also has the option of attending Maryville University. Well done, Amir. Monique Raitt. Monique Raitt is a dual enrollment student who will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is also an honors graduate, cum laude. She is undecided with what she's going to do in the fall, but congratulations to you, Monique. CJ Warner. CJ will receive his BSD certificate, a Girl Community Service Award, and he is unsure with what he's going to do in September. Denaje Washington. Denaje is a dual enrollment student who will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates, a Bronze Community Service Award, and she will pursue a nursing degree at the Bermuda College. Keontae White. Keontae will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She is an S4 prefect who will win a Girl Community Service Award. She'll be attending Sheridan College to study pre-health. Wonderful. Tariq White. Tariq will receive his BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. He is a Silver Community Service Award winner, and he will be attending Johnson & Wales University to study culinary arts in September. Demaja Woolridge. Demaja will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. She is a Girl Community Service Award winner, and she is undecided with what she's going to do in September. Katia Young. Katia is going to receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. Katia is an S4 prefect who will receive a Bronze Community Service Award. She is also the recipient of the International Student Award, which is worth $5,000. She'll be attending New Hampshire Institute of Arts to study or pursue a Bachelor of Fine Arts. Okay, congratulations, Katia. Tajne York. Perseverance, perseverance, perseverance. Tajne is an advanced honors magna cum laude graduate who will receive her BSD, Berkeley, and City and Guild certificates. Tajne is undecided with what she is going to do in September, but with those honors degrees, she will have the world at her oyster. Deshane Young. Deshane will receive her Berkeley, BSD, and City and Guild certificates. She is an S4 prefect who is also the treasurer of the Berkeley Student Council. She will receive a Girl Community Service Award, and she'll be attending the Bermuda College to pursue business administration. Kyron Zhu. Kyron will receive his BSD certificate. He is undecided what he's going to do in September, but congratulations nevertheless. And last but not least, Sakina Zhu. Sakina will receive her BSD and Berkeley certificates. She is an S4 prefect who will receive a Bronze Community Service Award, and she will be attending Salford City College in Manchester to pursue business administration. Before we give all our graduates a round of applause, I'm going to ask Garsha Daly to come up so you can receive your honor award. Well done, Garsha. This is not part of the program, but I'm going to ask Miss Emily Gail Deal to just please stand. She has worked so hard with the Penn Foster boys, you know. So I think she deserves a round of applause at this time for seeing these boys through to graduation. Thank you, Miss Deal. At this time, Mr. Craig Bridgewater, the chairman of the Berkeley Board of Governors, he will offer the proclamation.
Mr. Chairman, I present to you those students who, having satisfied the requirements of the Berkeley Institute for graduation, have received the diplomas for which they have prepared themselves.
On behalf of the Berkeley Institute Board of Governors and by the authority vested in me by the Berkeley Institute Act of 1933, I now proclaim all of you who have received diplomas to be graduates of the Berkeley Institute with all of the rights and privileges that thereto pertain. Congratulations, and you may move your tassels to the right. So before I sit down, and while I have the podium, I just wanted to take the opportunity now to actually recognize, I guess, a special lady in the room, one who's probably well known to many of us in the room. She's probably taught us all chemistry or science along the way. We want to recognize Ms. Carol Burrows, who's now retiring this summer after 42 years of teaching. So 42 years of delivering education is by no stretch of the imagination easy. Thank you very much for your loyalty. Thanks very much for all you've done for Berkeley Institute students that have come through your classroom. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bridgewater. Up next, we have a series of short presentations. Our first presentation will be made by Ms. Douglas, who will present the principal's cups.
It's supposed to be 1 cup. Last year it was 2, I'm up to 3. Students, you are all fantastic and wonderful. I did leave Berkeley for 2 short years before I returned. So these are students who have made an impact at the school and on my life since returning. And first up is Miss Tylasia De Silva. Tylasia is like the gift that keeps on giving. Tylasia, you do not know how your smile, your hug, your kind words, your doing anything at any time. I can call you at 5 o'clock to go live for 5:15 and you are there. I love you. I will miss you. Many people out there don't know your story. This young lady has been in foster care. She almost failed last time and had to do summer school. And she turned it all around. And she has been a blessing in my life, and I live for all of us, and you will always get my time. And Ms. Douglas is playing cute because the glasses are in the car and the purse. One more. Because Ben is just singing about the people I will get to. Next up, this young man, again. We have so much talent at Berkeley. We had 8 young men vie for the Berkeley. 8. We put them through a process. They have to interview to represent the Berkeley Institute on the wide stage. So all 8 men were fabulous. Sometimes you struggle with their decisions that you have to make. And we went with what we would consider the horse that may have not been in front, but we had faith. Demetrius. Because I went with my gut, you wrote me in that one-on-one interview, and I knew that you were going to be our alpha man. So I am happy that you gave me Now, this young lady gets my cup this morning. I had to endure her mom's meal. Oh my goodness. But I want to celebrate this young person this morning. This young person is highly dyslexic. This young person has persevered. This young person has had someone call her lazy because they did not understand her condition. This young lady leaves us with over 80% effort. She works hard every day. Well done. No one knows what's behind the affects and what students are going through. And I congratulate this young lady. She does not let anything to deter her from greatness. For that, you get my cup. And I'm done.
Thank you, Ms. Douglas. And congratulations to the recipients. At this time, we have a musical selection by our head girl, Salacia De Silva, accompanied by our gentleman who always goes unnoticed on campus for what he does, Mr. Wardge. It's funny how some graduation ceremonies just pick up that name, you know, and the theme of perseverance is just running right through the ceremony this morning. So God is good, so it really is. Thank you, Salutatorian. Our next presentation is to our guest speaker. The presenter for this vote of thanks is our Deputy Head Girl, Rakisha Robinson, and the presentation is going to be to Renee Hassel. So I'm going to ask her to come forward now this time.
Ms. Haskell, on behalf of our family, friends, faculty, and the class of 2019, I would like to thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come and speak to us and tell us that you need, oh my gosh, that we should always plan, set goals, and to act.
Thank you, everyone. In the spirit of giving, I just wanted to quickly award an award in honor of my aunt, Ms. Haskell, who passed away. It's a visual award for Miss Katia Yard. Miss Yard, you can come forward.
Next, we have a presentation by our Deputy Head Boy, Isaiah Brown, to our PTSA president, who has done a wonderful job.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, guests, and most importantly, graduated class of 2019. We did it, guys. At this time, I would like to thank the PTSA president, Ms. Jackson. We, the class of 2019, would like to thank you for bringing a new energy to the association, hosting multiple year-level sessions, and attracting corporate sponsorships to provide us with laptops. Lastly, for today, I'd like to thank you for helping raising funds for 6 PTSA scholarships. Once again, may we please thank Ms. Jackson and invite her to the stage, which she already is, to receive a gift from the class of 2019.
Thank you, Isaiah. He came with this big, long speech written, and I wonder what was written on that paper. Nevertheless, Joe, well done. At this time, we will now hear the graduates' pledge delivered by Tanzania Thomas, our S4 prefect and student council vice president.
Graduates, please stand. We, the Berkeley Institute graduating class of 2019.
We, the Berkeley Institute graduating class of 2019.
Commit ourselves to the unrelenting pursuit of excellence. Excellence of scholarship. Excellence of leadership. Excellence of citizenship. And excellence of character. Our journey has brought us over the portals of this new millennium, and as with our first 121 years, Berkeley and her scholars have essential roles to play in this new century. We therefore pledge our commitment to our community and affirm that our curiosity and quest for knowledge will continue undiminished. We pledge to stand as examples of excellence and to continue the legacy of our forefathers, championing sincerity and honesty, voicing our outrage at injustice, bias, and inequities, and celebrating and supporting the inalienable human rights of mankind. We pledge to stay true to the core values of our school. May the Berkeley continue to prosper. May her beacon continue to shine. We, the class of 2019, vow to hold her flame high with pride and with dignity. Long live the Berkeley. Recitation now. Graduates, please be seated.
Wonderful job, Tenzi. Didn't take a long to get that word unalienable down. We always talk about that one tying the kids up, right? Okay, we will now hear from Kyrie Allboyne, S4 Prefect, who will give the vote of thanks.
Thank you to everyone for joining this annual celebration of the Berkeley Institute. Your presence today is a great source of motivation to our students of the Berkeley Institute. On behalf of the school, I would like to congratulate the class of 2019 graduates and prize winners for leading the way and attaining many great accomplishments. Your work and achievements are recognized and honored by every member of the school. Sir Isaac Newton once said, "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." Every student would like to express our heartfelt thanks to the Berkeley Institute for its stewardship, support, vision, and commitment. What the students gain from the school, including the Berkeley Educational Society, the Berkeley Board of Governors, the principal, administrators, teachers, staff, and schoolmates, is no less than that from a giant. We are grateful for teachers who make the wind favorable on our journey and help us set sail to reach further academically and culturally. Parents have cared and served us wholeheartedly. We are enthusiastic about living the spirit of our true parent with creativity and courage. I would like to thank our parents for developing us into all-round young students. The end of secondary school is just the beginning of the next step. Today is just the first of many great accomplishments we hope to achieve in our lives. We will succeed along with the support our parents have given us to keep our motivation in line. It is hoped that our dreams will take us to the corners of our smiles, to the highest of our hopes, to the windows of our opportunities, and to the most special places our hearts have ever known. I'd like to thank Ms. Tanisha Deal and the graduation community members, consisting of Ms. Shalane Deal, Ms. Nakia Mendes, Mr. Painter, Ms. Simmons, Mr. Burgess, Mrs. Ross and Wasake, Ms. Rollins, Mrs. Wilson, Ms. Christopher, Ms. Crockwell, Mrs. Hassel, Mrs. Telford, Dr. Henry Young, Ms. Keyhams, Ms. Dickinson, Mrs. Ellen Smith, Ms. Warden, Mrs. Darrow, Mrs. Stowe, Ms. Camara, Mrs. Morrison, Mrs. Smith, and Mr. Haywood for accommodating our parents during graduation results day and for putting up with our naughty behavior during cotillion practices. I extend special thanks to our ASPO year head, Ms. Simmons, for keeping us on track to graduate via WhatsApp, for kicking us off for WhatsApp chats when we were inappropriate, point blank period.
for all of the academic and behavioral interventions, and for harvesting us into big deals over our 4-year journey here at the Berkeley Institute. Thanks to our ASFOR Deputy Principal, Mr. Painter, for pastoring us toward graduation. I also thank our ASFOR Counselor, Mrs. Royce Wasake, for designing initiatives to promote the educational career and personal development of our senior school students. Mrs. Wasake, we will miss the Future Fridays, senior seminars, and WhatsApp messages, reminding us to fill out our scholarship application forms. On behalf of the class of 2019, I wish to thank Mrs. LaShawna Smith for being our educational therapist and for providing us with daily tracking forms when some of our attendance was below 95%. I also thank Mrs. Smith for examining all the influences and elements that come to bear upon our senior students' lives. I thank the administrative assistants, Mrs. Crockwell, Ms. Woolridge, Mrs. Christopher, Mrs. Wilson, Ms. Knights, and Mrs. Frey for the behind-the-scenes work for graduation. I thank our principal, Ms. Douglas, and her administrative team, the Berkeley Board of Governors, and the Berkeley Educational Society for their efforts to ensure that our school runs smoothly. I extend thanks to our guest speaker, Jerde Hassel, our special presenters, and to the administrative team at the New Testament Church of God Heritage Worship Center for allowing us to use the wonderful sanctuary to facilitate our commencement ceremony. Lastly, I thank our teachers, parents, staff, and fellow students for the blessing of education that we have. We will continue to take up responsibilities and act immediately. Thank you to all of you for sharing of our joy. It is this treasure which we will keep the memories of this graduation day alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyrie. Good job. Up next is the KPMG Teacher of the Year Award for the academic year of 2019. Who is going to be the winner? I don't know. I'm hoping that Ms. Wanda Armstrong can come forward and help us out with that. I invite her to the stage now at this time.
Good morning to all faculty, guests, and the class of 2019. My name is Wanda Armstrong, and I'm the Senior Manager at KPMG HR Graduate Program. And I am here to present the KPMG 2019 Teacher of the Year Award. The Teacher of the Year for the 2018-2019 academic year has been teaching at the Berkeley Institute since 1999. Being a teacher is an incredibly hard job. It takes strong passion, creativity, and professionalism. The 2019 Teacher of the Year possesses these traits and shows a great understanding of the subjects that they cover. This can be seen in the classroom on a daily basis. After the recipient teaches students the general information needed on each topic, they would then facilitate conversations to have students discuss how the topic relates to our lives today. This shows that the recipient exhibits mastery of the subject matter and involves students to gain that same level of mastery. As stated from one student, this year's recipient is the most deserving of this award. They are kind-spirited, helpful, who is always willing to go the extra mile for students. They are consistently patient with students no matter what they may do and have to do beforehand or after helping and assisting the students. She deserves this award because their genuine kindness never falters or dwindles and always makes sure that their students are doing what they need to do and doing it well. This recipient also shows great patience when dealing with students. They hold their composure in the classroom even when suddenly students may be a bit rowdy. It has a way that keeps order in the classroom as she outlines classroom expectations from the beginning so she does not have to disrupt other students' learning to deal with a student who isn't acting accordingly. With their great professionalism, they are able to keep classroom order without shouting or becoming upset. This Teacher of the Year is very flexible with her teaching style and takes the time to plan lessons that accommodate each student learning style. It is with pleasure in presenting the 2019 KPMG Teacher of the Year Award to Ms. Michelle Morris.
Congratulations to Ms. Morris. Let's do better than that, guys. Just so you know, the nominations for KPMG Teacher of the Year come directly from the mouths of babes, from our students. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there. So I'm going to ask you to please stand and join me in my raspy voice in singing the school song, which is printed inside of your booklets. Sing the days of the 6th of July. Patron tickets will be $60, general admission will be $30, and senior and student tickets will be $20. There will be pamphlets handed out on your way out by the ushers. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates who will lead the processional, followed by our special guests and teachers. Thank you all very much for your attendance this morning.